Welcome back to Gear Up Bike, your trusted garage of in-depth motorcycle reviews, real-world performance impressions, and the stories behind the machines we ride. Today, we are diving into a bike that carries not just metal and mechanics, but legacy and adventure in its fuel. A motorcycle known across deserts, forests, mountains, rallies, and rough terrains of the world. This is the 2026 Yamaha XTZ 660, the newest reincarnation of the legendary dual-sport Trailmaster. If you know the 10-year lineage, you know exactly what attitude this model brings. If you're new to this arena, then get ready, because this bike is not just transportation, it is exploration in solid form. Let's begin the journey from the very first glance. The new XTZ 660 retains the ruggedness that has defined it for decades, but this latest version has been refined with stronger lines and purposeful styling. Viewed from the front, the bike stands with a confident adventure stance. The dual LED headlamp setup looks sharp, rugged, and ready to challenge dusty sunrises and fog-covered mountain routes. The tall windshield provides improved wind protection, helping long-distance riders stay comfortable on highways and crosswinds. Yamaha has integrated updated side handguards, not only giving the bike a purposeful adverb character, but also offering functional defense against branches, stones, and rough off-road conditions. Moving to the side, the silhouette tells the real story of the XTZ 660. It looks tall, lean, and muscular in all the right places, inspired by rally DNA. The fuel tank is sculpted to allow knee grip whether sitting or standing on the pegs. The seat is long and well constructed to allow comfortable switching between riding positions. The bike's subframe is reinforced, meaning it's ready for luggage racks, panniers, or long expedition gear. The spoke wheels, wrapped with dual-purpose tires, confirm this motorcycle was born to cross terrain where maps are optional. The ground clearance is impressive, letting you glide over rocks, slopes, and uneven trails like a breeze. From the back, the story remains consistent, a machine built for endurance. The tail section is neatly raised, providing better off-road articulation and suspension travel. The LED tail lamp is minimal and clean, and the rear fender prevents mud and gravel spray during off-road conditions. The exhaust placement sits high, giving better water and mud passage, especially when the track turns wild. It's a compact, utility-centered exterior that communicates one thing very clearly: this bike is always prepared to go further. Now, let's open up the heart of this machine. Powering the 2026 Yamaha XTZ 660 is a refined 660cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine tuned for torque and durability. Yamaha has kept the soul of the engine the same: dependable, easy to maintain, and long-lasting. But advancements in fuel injection, combustion efficiency, and internal balancing make the new engine smoother and more responsive. This motor isn't designed to chase top-speed trophies. Instead, it delivers a thick wave of torque that feels present even at low RPM. This is the power you want when climbing steep mountain trails, crossing sand dunes, or cruising comfortably across long rugged roads. The throttle response feels predictable and steady, giving the rider full command over the motorcycle. Off-road riders will appreciate this control, especially during slow maneuvers, rocky climbs, or slippery surfaces. The gearbox has been reworked to provide smoother shifts, and the gear ratios are spaced to allow both confident highway cruising and slow technical off-road riding. The exhaust note remains deep, slightly aggressive, and unmistakably Yamaha. It speaks adventure without shouting. Performance-wise, the XTZ 660 is not the bike that tries to prove anything on paper. It proves itself on land, sand, gravel, and hills. On highways, it maintains stable cruising speeds without strain. The upright riding posture reduces fatigue during long journeys. Standing on the pegs feels natural, with excellent balance and center of gravity. The suspension is one of the major highlights. The long travel fork at the front and the adjustable monoshock at the rear absorb harsh bumps, potholes, and rocky pathways like the bike is gliding instead of rolling. Off-road, the motorcycle feels confident, predictable, and capable. On gravel roads, the bike doesn't dance unpredictably. Instead, it listens, responds, and stays connected with the rider's intent. When the terrain becomes challenging, the real beauty of the XTZ 660 appears. The lightweight frame construction, optimal weight distribution, and torque-focused power delivery allow the rider to feel like the motorcycle is an extension of their own body. Turning, leaning, and controlling the bike in rough patches feels intuitive. Whether you are crossing muddy rural tracks, climbing hillside trails, or carving through woodland paths, the XTZ 660 keeps momentum where others struggle. On road, the bike remains comfortable for daily usage too. It's not a heavy adverb that feels oversized in traffic. Instead, it's balanced, maneuverable, and easy to ride. The brakes, equipped with ABS, offer strong stopping power with confidence. On wet surfaces, the dual sport tires require some respect, but that's part of the adventure bike character. Moving to pricing and availability, the 2026 Yamaha XTZ 660 is positioned as a mid-range adventure motorcycle. It's more affordable than many high-spec Class ADVs, making it a practical choice for those who want real adventure capability without entering premium price territory. Yamaha's parts availability, mechanical simplicity, and wide service network make it even more appealing for riders in remote regions and touring communities. So what is the final verdict? The 2026 Yamaha XTZ 660 is a motorcycle that stays truthful to the roots of adventure riding. It's not trying to be flashy, overpowered, or overloaded with electronics. It is built to last, built to travel, and built to survive the landscapes where roads fade and paths begin. It carries history, reliability, toughness, and the spirit of exploration. If you are someone who dreams of open horizons, mountain winds, forest tracks, and unexplored routes, this machine feels like a loyal companion. Not a showpiece, but a partner in the journey. Thank you for watching Gear Up Bike. If you enjoyed this in-depth review and want more real-world motorcycle analysis, make sure you like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Tell us in the comments, would you choose the XTZ 660 for your next long-distance adventure ride? And if you want us to compare this bike to any other dual sport or adverb motorcycle, just drop the name below. Until the next ride, keep your engine warm, your spirit free, and your wheels pointed forward.